Problem 51 is a multiple choice question, and the reason it's a multiple choice question is because if you were to try to actually by hand add up all of these numbers and then divide them by how many they are to find the mean of the data, you would find that's a very difficult problem. And so it's given as a multiple choice question to see if you can understand what you've already done in the previous question. So if you go back to previous videos, if you haven't done them, and looked at number 49 and 50. In 49 we made a stem and leaf plot of the data, which is right here. And then we took the stem and leaf plot and broke it into a 5-number summary, and we found some important numbers. Numbers like the maximum and the upper quartile and the median and the lower quartile and the minimum. And if you look at the answer choices for problem number 51, you'll see that one of them is the lower quartile. And so you know that that is not the mean. You'll also see that another one of them is the upper quartile number. And so you know that is not the mean. And now we have 2 choices left, and one of them is the median, which is possible. It's possible that the median and the mean are exactly the same, but it's very rare. And in fact, if you look at where the data is on this problem, you can see that there's a significant number of numbers that are higher in this upper range. And so what tends to happen is if you have a lot of numbers that are higher like this, that it tends to make the mean higher than the median. If there were a whole bunch of numbers down here in the lower section, then it would tend to bring it down. So the reality is in this problem, the mean is going to be greater than 20 because of the large numbers, the large, especially the 48s. Even though we have some 18s, those are actually all fairly close to the 20. They're not very far away from it, but with these 43s and 46s and 48s in the data set, we have numbers that are much higher than 20, and so that's going to tend to pull the mean above the median. And so if we know that 20 is the median, and we have large numbers in the data set that are going to pull the numbers higher than the median, then the only answer choice that really makes any sense at all is D, or 25. So this is a multiple choice question on purpose to make sure you understand that these numbers actually were part of the 5-number summary, but not the correct answer for the mean. And again, this one could have been correct, but rarely is the median and the mean exactly the same number. Oftentimes they're off just slightly due to different variations in the data. And so that would be D, would be the correct answer choice for problem number 51 using the data from the previous questions. And we're going to go ahead right on into number 52 and 53 in this one as well. So in question number 52, we're asked for the mode, and the mode is the most common number in the data set. And so if we look back at our stem and leaf plot, you can see that the most common number is 18, appears 4 times in the data set, more than any other number in the data set. And so whatever number appears the most is the mode. So 18 is the mode of this data. And then if we want to do a box and whisker plot for this set of data, for number 53, we're asked which of these graphs, which of these box and whisker plots correctly represent this problem. So again, if we go back to our 5-number summary from this data, go back to those numbers. So we're looking for a box and whisker plot that has a minimum of 7, a lower quartile of 18, a median of 20, upper quartile of 43, and a maximum of 48. So we can look at each of these and see if they match. So in the first one, the minimum is 7, so we're 7 there. And then the lower quartile, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 13. This is 7. So we already know that that one is incorrect. Its median is 20. Its upper quartile is 38, so it's not even close. And its maximum is 48. So we have a lot of things wrong with this first one, so that can't be the right choice. So we look at the next one. Again, the minimum is 7. The lower quartile is 18. This one's looking promising, except that now the median, in this case the middle number, is 22. So that already disqualifies this one. Let's just see what else we have. 41, 2, 3, 43, and 48. So because this one, the median is off, and this one, the lower quartile was off, and so was the upper quartile. So we had a couple things wrong in those. So look at C. So B was incorrect. So here we have 7, 18, 20, 43, and 48. So it looks like C is correct. We have the correct 5 numbers on our box and whisker plot. And so the only thing wrong with choice D, we had 7, 18, and then 21 for the median. So that's the part that's wrong on this one. And 43 and 49, 2 parts that were wrong. So we had the maximum incorrect, so that one doesn't work either. So the correct answer choice on number 53 is C.